Today's topic is about native VLAN. So, what is native VLAN? Simply speaking, the traffic which is not tagged with the 802.1q is called as native VLAN. The simplest example that I can give you is the CDP, the Cisco Discovery Protocol messages, which is exchanged between the switches when the interfaces between them goes wrong. So it was introduced for the backward compatibility with the old devices which does not support VLAN. So to demonstrate the native VLAN, I have added two PCs with a network of 192.168.3.0/24 network, and those PCs were not assigned to any of the VLANs. Let's go ahead and verify why the traffic is not tagged and what are the best practices to be followed for the native VLAN. First, let's log into the switch 1. We'll verify the trunk information. As you see, the native VLAN is 1, and on the second switch, enable show interface trunk. And the native VLAN here is also 1. So in order to prove that the traffic is with no VLAN tag, I'm going to capture the packets from the PCA, which is connected to Ethernet 1/1, and also connected to the switch 2, which is Ethernet 1/0. Now that we are capturing the packets from the EVE-NG, we'll go ahead and ping from PCA to PCB. To do that, I'm going to PCA, ping 192.168.3.2 on a count of 2. As we do it, we'll go ahead and verify the packets. As I clicked on the ping packet, which is going from 3.1 to 3.2, you can see only the Ethernet frame right here. And also on the Ethernet 1/0, which is a trunk port, we will find the packet right here. Packet is coming from 3.1 to 3.2 is also Ethernet frame, which proves the traffic is with no VLAN tag 802.1q. So this is called the native VLAN. Now let's discuss about the best practices. The best practice is to change the native VLAN from native VLAN 1 to something else. Say for example, native VLAN 777 or native VLAN 999. So the native VLAN must be same on the switches participating in the trunk. The mismatched native VLAN leads to VLAN hopping or dropping off traffic. Say for example, if one switch is configured with the native VLAN 7 and the other switch is configured with the native VLAN 11, say for example, the frame sent from one VLAN on one switch will be received on the different VLAN on the other switch. So this effect is called the VLAN hopping. So the mismatched native VLANs can be easily found since the switches keep sending the CDP messages, but it's good practice to configure the same native VLAN on both the sites. So let's go ahead and configure the native VLAN. To configure, we log into the first switch again. As you see, the native VLAN is 1, so we will configure the native VLAN as 777. So conft interface E1/0 switch port trunk native VLAN 777. Once done, verify using show interface trunk. The native VLAN has changed to 777. In few moments, if you see, since there is a mismatch, meaning that the first switch is configured with 777 and on the second we still have the native VLAN as 1, it will be throwing an error saying the native VLAN mismatched on the Ethernet 1/0. So now we will go ahead and configure the native VLAN as 777 here as well. So to do that, interface Ethernet 1/0 switch port Funk Native VLAN 777. Once done, verify it using show interface trunk, and the native VLAN has been changed to 777, and there will be no errors, and we have successfully configured the native VLAN as well. So thank you so much for watching this video. Hope it is informative for you, and we'll see you all in the next video. Until then, bye from Rogan.